Well, good morning and welcome to another virtual tour by Goldacre Estates. Today we're actually in the capital of the north, La Oliva, the actual village and town and the municipal capital here in Fuerteventura. A beautiful two-bedroom house to show you today. La Oliva is very interesting as a town, of course. Being the capital of the north, there are facilities here like a heated swimming pool. You've got a beautiful church with a plaza, courtyard area, and of course little cafes, bars, restaurants as well. But the other lovely thing about La Oliva is it still feels very much part of the countryside. I mean, as you can see behind me here, beautiful views across to the volcano between La Oliva and Lajares. Of course, in the distance there, going also towards Villaverde. So really, wherever you are living in La Oliva, you can literally just pop out down the road and you're in the countryside. Just behind me, this road actually takes you to El Cotillo in about 7 minutes. And Villaverde, of course, with its famous restaurants and big supermarket there, is literally 4 minutes and in that direction. Now today we're going to show you a beautiful house. It's a two-bedroom with a lovely rooftop terrace. It's a charming house. Again, it's rare that you get a house of two bedrooms only. So in this case, the price point is very keen. And of course, on goldacreestates.com, you'll see all the photos, the price and all the conditions. So let me turn the camera around and show you the property. So I've literally just come down this country lane and there's actually some new build villas going up here as well. It's a really quiet area. And just tucked around the corner via this electronic gate for your car, and there is a side gate here to walk in, is this shared entranceway. Beautiful flamboyant tree here and shared car parking. You actually get 2 spaces here, actually numbered car parking, so specifically for your particular property. And as you can see, you've actually got a series of townhouses with open views to the south and to the local mountains. Literally then, as I walk down this shared entranceway, there are only actually 4 properties here. Beautifully done. Lovely little back gardens as well and private areas where you can sit out. You can see some of the planting here on my right hand side. There is a plot of land in front here with open views to the south, and you can see plenty of sky views as well. The property I want to show you today is actually here behind me. As you can see, it's got a lovely gazebo seating area in the garden. There's a barbecue there and a hot tub as well. And it's actually a house of 2 levels with a rooftop terrace. And again, you can see the end of the cul-de-sac here and the open views to the mountains in the south. So a really quiet and beautiful location. So here we are at the property. The first thing you'll notice is there's actually a front porch here, entranceway. Again, as you come in here, all aluminium doors and windows here in this particular property. Look at this lounge. It's got a lovely character and charm about this property. Internal staircases, of course, leading up to the accommodation. But downstairs here, you've got a spacious lounge and dining area. In fact, this space is big enough to put a little home office in the corner there. And as you can see, it opens out also to an open plan kitchen. Just coming through past the dining table into the TV sofa area, you can see plenty of space for these 2 large leather sofas. And again, you've got a TV nook, I would call it, looking out to your own garden there through that window. You've got a lovely fireplace here as well. It's an electric fireplace surrounded in stone. And you've got windows, of course, from the kitchen to the south as well, views to the surrounding countryside. The kitchen then is wrapped around as a C shape. From that point of view, you've actually got a Silestone work surface here, so very hard wearing indeed. There's space here for a tall 180 fridge freezer, and of course you've got washing machine, dishwasher, electric hob, oven, extractor and microwave there. Lovely to have this bar here as well. It's a nice feature, of course. Great when you're entertaining friends. It just opens up the whole room and allows a lot of the sunshine to come through this window behind me into the lounge as well. And then the views from the kitchen itself, again, for whoever's doing the washing up, lovely views out to the countryside. Now coming out from the kitchen through this terrace door here, you've got immediately a little seating around this patio space here, and then look at this for a garden space. And this is really what sets this property apart from similarly priced apartments, is that you've actually got this private ground downstairs patio space, and you can see that the owners here really are going to be using this space most of the day. There's actually a hot tub here. Now this hot tub hasn't been used this last year. It's about 10 years old. We understand it to be in working condition. You've got some sun loungers, and of course you've got this lovely wooden pergola here, and this is really what it's about, because this now forms your breakfast, lunch and dining area. All day usage here. You've got a lovely bespoke barbecue there as well. There are actually little lights down by the side of this garden flower trough area here, so at night little blue lights come on, which is really attractive. It's just a really lovely, peaceful area to spend the day. Just coming back into the property here, really, by the front door, and just before we go upstairs, is this understair storage area. Really, really handy. In this case, they've actually added a wash basin and loo just out of convenience for the downstairs or when you have guests over, but actually, as a cubby hole goes, there's plenty of space down there for storage as well. And then we're up the stairs to the main accommodation. Just coming up the stairs then, you come up to a landing. You've actually got a ventilation window here on the left that looks out to the countryside. Again, great views there. On the right, there are stairs that take you up to the roof terrace, where I'll take you in a moment. Immediately on the right, you've actually got the upstairs shower room, and again here, sink, toilet there, and of course, the full power shower here. It's actually tiled top to toe. There is a ventilation window as well. And just across the corridor then is your guest bedroom. Now this guest bedroom on the left, built-in wardrobes, vanity dressing unit there, and you've actually got space here, look, for 2 single beds or a double. And then you've got these lovely glass terrace doors that lead you out to this Romeo and Juliet balcony, where you've just got panoramic views of the countryside in Oliva. And then the master bedroom here. As you can see, a little bit wider, certainly get a large double bed in here. Again, you have built-in wardrobes. There's actually 3 sets of wardrobe doors there. Plenty of space. And you've got another Romeo and Juliet balcony. Again, this leads out, look, with views over the top of your garden. So great to have that as a feature again in the evening. Of course, plenty of ventilation from these terrace patio doors. And now for the roof terrace. Literally, these doors here, look, take you up. Again, upstairs we've got polycarbon roof just to keep the rain out when it does rain. So there's plenty of natural light here, as you can see. And then you're out onto your own rooftop terrace. The roof terrace actually takes up the whole of the upstairs of this building. And look at the views from here. Fabulous views of the countryside, the mountains. You can actually see off to the distance where the church is. And that is literally a 10-minute walk just to the church square. Nice coffee shops there as well. But this, as a feature here, really huge space, privately, your own rooftop terrace. There are buildings behind you on this road here, but actually the orientation of this property means that you never actually even notice them. Boiler upstairs, extra water tank just in case if you needed it. You can take these out these days, but it's always handy to have if you want extra water. There is a wooden shed for storage, but if you don't need that shed, then you can imagine that would create a huge space there. And just looking over the top here again, down towards your own little garden, It's a very quiet little space, this, away from the main road. Very protected southerly orientation. So great sunshine, nice warmth all through the year, protected from any wind as well. So I hope that was a helpful virtual tour of this 2-bedroom house here in La Oliva. Again, for me, you know, some of the unique features here. This really is priced as an apartment. Of course, you've got to look on goldacreestates.com to see the price and all the descriptions of this property. But you're actually, instead of an apartment, you're getting a house. It's actually semi-detached, 2 bedrooms. You've got a lovely garden, private to you, and a really useful garden, especially with that gazebo there. And it is south-facing, so a nice protected and warm area. And you've got beautiful, beautiful open views. Plus, of course, you've got access to this rooftop terrace. So a great opportunity, really, if you want to be here in La Oliva. The village has some beautiful features, of course, the countryside around it, but also locally in terms of the bars and the restaurants and the heated pool here in that lovely church. There is a petrol station nearby, of course, in La Oliva. El Cotillo is only 7 minutes away. La Harris is 5 minutes, as is Villa Verde and the supermarket. So really a lovely spot. Again, all the details for this property are on goldacreestates.com, so be sure to check the website out and punch in La Oliva as a destination, and you'll find this property pops up. We hope to see you soon.